The reason private pay works so well at private schools is because they already have the money in those facilities to reimburse you for your services. A lot of companies out there are really big into doing school transportation, kids transportation. I would argue that private school transportation, but more so again, the focus is on wheelchair transportation at your preparatory schools, are really the direction that you want to go. Here's the reason why, and I'm going to go down the list of top 5 places that I discussed, and I'm going to break it down into each individual video. So the first one on my list was private schools. Preparatory schools, and that's the thing that you want to look for. Prep schools usually come with clients that are high income individuals, high income families. So if they have a child that's in a wheelchair or needs wheelchair transportation services, they're solely focused on reimbursing the provider to get the job done. They're not really paying attention to, nor do they care about the cost. They're really just focused on, hey, my son needs to be to school every day, rain, hail, sleet, or snow, by 8 a.m. So they want you in place at 7 a.m. That something like that comes with a convenience fee. So your rate needs to go a little higher. A lot of times, if they're younger, they're going to want you to walk them to their class. For every second that you're providing transportation services in any way, shape, or form, for every second you're providing services, you need to bill for those services, no matter what you're doing. From the second that person hops into your vehicle, from the moment you arrive, you're on the clock. From the second you pull out of your garage and head to that client, you're on the clock. All of that needs to be included and considered. One of my previous TikToks literally showed 0 to 3 miles minimum, $35 for a sedan trip. 0 to 3 miles minimum, $50 for a wheelchair trip. That's a minimum. That's like your starting point. And then you work your way up from there. And that really just includes you arriving and loading the client. And from that point on, that's when you start billing and sending in your services for mileage, time in the vehicle, transportation services, and then the return ride.